Hi, welcome back to the channel, TrainStation 2. Alright, I'm prepared for the third competition in Peru. This is especially important for me because I'm missing that 350 event coins in order to claim that legendary train. I have 700 so far, I need 300 more I need to get first. Alright, we got the EP head start done, I got the event factory done, I got the 6 core factories all done. Alright, now let's enter into the gameplay. Alright, you can see here, busy to get this Peru factory, which is the event factory itself, all filled, be it the input or the output tray. Everything should be filled with stuff. Alright, got a couple of hours left. I got to better hurry because once it's just before the end of the time, which is a time counter down. I mean, towards 0, that's the start of the competition. By now, you should be familiar with that. Try not to lock into the game itself. I mean, really do not lock it in. Doesn't mean that once you lock in, you do not click on that trophy icon for competition, you are not in. Apparently, the system will auto enroll you into the competition once you're logged into the game. So how do you not join a group that is really enthusiastic about the game and want to fight very aggressively? Start late, i.e. don't play the game at all. So what I'm going to do is that when the time is coming towards near to the last hour or so, I'll stop doing stuff in this TrainStation 2 and I will not touch the game for the next 13 hours. So it's 1 plus 12 at least. Noting the fact that the next competition will be a short one. It will be a 2-day competition, if I'm not wrong. If that's according to experience I had for all events, it's normally one long one and then followed by a short one. So we had a long one in the second competition, so this coming third one will be a short one. In generally, if it goes according to plan, roughly we should have about 7 competitions in total. So with this third one, if you manage to win, as I mentioned, legendary train will be on our fleet. So it's a legendary train at stake. So I'm going to fill up all the factories. You can see all of them have exclamation mark. It just means that everything is stalled, which is good in my context because I'm just trying to make sure that all filled with stuff with the input and output tray. So definitely you're going to prepare for the EPs. So I prepared 3 sets of EPs with reasonable amount of EPs to be collected, 40 plus, 50 plus. So I'm expecting to collect about 100 over EPs at the start of the competition. That will give a good head start. And of course, this is the first time I'm filling up this event factory to the brim because I really wanted to get the best EP or maximum number of jobs I can do in this third competition. Whether would I enroll the this dispatcher with 25 gems? Answer is yes, resounding yes, because as I said, this third competition is the most important for me. Also bearing in mind, I mean, I'm now 80% in completion of the event map. This is something I really want to watch over because I do not want to hit 100%. It's for sure, I mean, with many events experience, I can share with you that it get very difficult once you hit 100%. And we know that we're not even halfway there. I mean, we are on the second competition and a half before the third one starts. If I'm assuming 7 competitions, we are just near to the midpoint. So if you have completed the event map 100% so fast, the road ahead will be extremely tough. So do bear in mind, you're going to pace yourself well. Yes, I know on one side you're trying to get the maximum number of EPs in exchange. What I meant is actually the event keys, not EP, sorry about that. EPs is for competition, but event keys are the ones that you use to change for the 4 trains. So I know that you're trying my best to get the 4 trains by getting the maximum number of event keys, by working really hard to push all the jobs to completion. But again, with that, you're actually pushing yourself to the maximum levels, which is some of them will be 30 out of 30 for the jobs. Once it hits that, the job will restart, assuming 1/30. But this is a total different ball game altogether afterwards. What it means is that you'll be tiny EPs. Now you could have a very average about 40 or 50 EPs per job. So that is really good. But once you hit the second round of the jobs, the EP may drop to probably 15 or even 20. So it's between 15 20 EPs or so. Then you know, the quantities that you ask for right now probably in the 200-300s, I would say, roughly there. But once it crosses that 30 out of 30 mark, you may be asking like 500-600s. So you got to bear in mind all this before you go in all the way, and then you just strive for the maximum number of event keys, and you'll find yourself trapped in the subsequent competitions. There's no way you can get top 5 because once you are unfairly treated by the game, because you feel very frustrated in the fact that you work very hard and you get very tiny EPs altogether. So this is really something that I got to warn you again, time and again. I do mention, try not to hit 100%. Try not to hit the maximum last job for the customers itself. But again, you couldn't stop that because you're progressing. I mean, you're trying to fight competition really hard, and inevitably you would basically be completing those jobs, and you increase the jobs to hit the maximum. But try to pace yourself during the breaks when it's like now. Once you have done with the 3 jobs, do not do any more jobs. Then you wait for the competition to start, and then you start doing jobs all together, because this is the only way you can pace and slow down, because in the midst of competition there's no way you can slow down. So really you gotta pace yourself, otherwise you'll suffer tremendously. So likewise, there are other jobs to be done. I mean, you have other jobs to do, so you can do those jobs during the breaks, or you could be like me. I mean, collecting coins whenever it's available. Fill up your factories, all the 7 factories, 6 core plus 1 event to the brim, input and output tray, and then that's all. Do your other jobs, your region jobs. Do not do the event jobs. But then your natural question would be then, what if you do not get the so-called trains, the 4 number of trains, 1 legendary, 1 epic, 1 rare, and 1 common, and end of the day you only manage to win the competition and you get 1 legendary? No, it wouldn't be the case. Based on the number of events I've done, bare minimum you get 2 legendary if you follow what I'm doing. That's what I'm here to share. Definitely with winning the competition you get 1 legendary, 3 competitions actually, and then all the first, and then times 350 coins, that's 1050, and you need only 1000 to exchange for 1 legendary. And then the next legendary required 4000 keys. At my pace, which is extremely slow, as I mentioned, I'm pacing out myself. I'm only receiving I think so far collected about 3000 odd keys, event keys. I got another 1000 more. Definitely I can do it with the remaining number of days left, and I think 2 legendary is definitely a possibility. Then it begs the question of how many more trains do you want to collect? Is it really important? To me, the most important are the 2 legendaries and nothing else. And then if after that, what do I do? Do I abandon the competition? No, I'll strive to get first steal, because end of the day, the coins are precious in exchange for gold. So you want to get the event coins and then exchange for more of your gold, and can do upgrades of buildings, upgrade of the trains and whatnot, right? So really I'll strive for that. And meanwhile, if I don't get that common, rare or epic train, all the 3 of them, doesn't really bother me. What's required right now is really the 2 legendary, and then if I get 1 of the 3, I'll be happy with that. And definitely I want lots of gold over in exchange. And if I could get 2 out of 3, it'll be a bonus. If you can get 3 out of 3, I think that would be splendid. Alright, can see here all the factories are now all working to the max, and definitely I mean, This is really something that we can prepare, and there's nothing more I can do. I'm just going to pause here. In left with 3 hours, I'm not going to log in the game anymore, because end of the day, I'm done. My warehouse is full. I can't move. I'm just going to send out my trains and then hopefully collect more raw materials when it starts. Then I think things will get moving. Alright, thank you for watching. Do like and subscribe. And I wish you good luck in the third competitions. And I wish myself good luck as well. Goodbye.